orientation students, this is Dr. Swanberg. I've gotten a couple of emails and had a visit or two from students who are a little confused about the project number 1, so I thought I'd walk you through it. We ask you to get started in week 2, although it's not due until Wednesday of week 3, so you have until Wednesday of next week to get this done, but we ask you to get started on it now. Okay, and remember, it's Wednesday to get yours in, and then the rest of next week to watch other students' presentations and comment on them. Okay, so there's that part, and so we need you to finish the first part of this, which is creating your own, by Wednesday. So it asks you to read these directions. You open it up and you read these directions really carefully. Now these aren't bullet pointed directions. You're going to have to read the paragraphs and try to understand, but the basic idea is that you're using the following chart to choose, well, it's chosen for you. You're going to get assigned a particular thing that you have to teach other students about, so that all of you are going to teach us something about Lawson State, as if your audience is a brand new student at Lawson and they don't know any of these things. So you're going to, let's say my last name starts with an S, and so this would be me. I would have to explain how to understand a college transfer degree plan. Okay, now this says limit presentations to 10 to 15 minutes, but the other instructions said 7 to 10 minutes, right here, 7 to 10 minutes. You are aiming for a 7-minute presentation. You remember, you've got to watch 7 other people's presentations when you're done. And if they're more than 7 minutes, then it's just going to take you forever to watch everybody else's presentations. So make sure that you're keeping yours more toward the 7-minute mark. It can get complicated to explain how to read a degree plan, so just make sure that you're really prioritizing what information you share with the rest of the class on that. You don't have to cover every single thing. Prioritize what's really most important about how to do it, not everything that's on it. Okay, if you're not quite sure where to find information about yours, remember that that's what all the LSCC videos in the class are for, is to help you understand this. You can always send me an email if you need help. Then we want you to go to create a PowerPoint and then record your voice going through the PowerPoint for us through ScreencastOMatic, which is actually what I'm using right now to record this little video lecture for you. And then I'm going to have you save your ScreencastOMatic to YouTube, which is really a great way to save it. If you create a little channel for yourself on YouTube, mine is Dr. Swanberg LSCC. That's my channel. And I save all my work that I do on ScreencastOMatic to YouTube, and then it gives me a link that's very easily embedded. Of course, you can get a link directly from ScreencastOMatic, and there's a tutorial for you on ScreencastOMatic if you need one. I'm going to go ahead and close these directions. Make sure you know where to find the PowerPoint template. The PowerPoint template is right here. If you open it up, and I'm not going to, if you open it up, it brings up the PowerPoint template that they want you to use. I guess I will open it for you. There's no harm in that. Let's see, loading, PowerPoint template. Here it comes. It's loading. Okay, that's my complex sentences. That's not it. Okay, getting to know Lawson State. So it walks you through what the slides ought to be. You can add a subtitle here, and you should. Group members and name. Now, y'all aren't working in groups, so just put your own name here. The topic that you were assigned. And then facts that you've discovered are really the most of the rest of the slides, and they give you several slides to fill up. And then there's a little Q&A if you want to put one there, and then closing comments. You can keep these last 2 real simple. So that's what they expect you to do. You can fill it up. You can also make it more interesting if you want to. You can add graphics or pictures or anything that you think is appropriate and will help your peers understand what you're looking at. Okay, so once you've done that, you go to ScreencastOMatic.com. Okay, and ScreencastOMatic looks like, let's see if there's a link for that here. There should be a link. Where is it? Was it public speaking tutorials? Well, you just go to Screencast. I guess they give you a link for it. Yeah, they give you a link to it right here, ScreencastOMatic.com, and I'll take you there and show you what it looks like. Yeah, we can go outside Blackboard. And to use ScreencastOMatic.com, you do have to have the updated version of Java, so make sure that you plan time to update your computer if you need to. You just click on Start Recording, and then it's going to, if I do it, it's going to mess with my recording. I found that out the hard way a few minutes ago. But you can just go ahead and start recording whatever's on your screen. Now you can go to Blackboard or to the Lawson State website. Let's say you've been assigned to study the Space Center. You can go to current students and show students where it is in your screencast and say, hey, here's where you go to the Space Center, and click on it here, and then you can open up your PowerPoint. Okay, so let me go back to my PowerPoint template, and I begin the PowerPoint. So you can go back and forth in ScreencastOMatic between your PowerPoint and the website if you want to. One thing I would like you to do is practice what you're going to do before you submit it. You can record it more than once. It only takes a few minutes to record it. Remember, it's only 7 minutes to record it. So if it doesn't come out the way you want it to, really try it again. It's okay to try something more than once. Okay, so if you have further questions about this, go ahead and send me an email, and I'll see if I can clarify it for you. But keep it real simple. The tools are all right here for you. We need to have your PowerPoints in the discussion board. I know at one point it says on the blog. We don't have a class blog. Put them in the discussion board. They just called it the wrong thing when they were designing a class. So just put it in the discussion board, and I'll show you quickly. Let me get to it. I'll show you quickly where to put it in the discussion board. You just open up a thread and paste in the link. Super easy. As a matter of fact, when you go to the discussion board for this week, for next week, for week 3, I'll just go straight to the discussion board. Hold on. Go straight to the discussion board. Here's the discussion board, and you go down to Unit 3. Okay. So that's Session 4. That's this week. So here's week 3. And it actually has some instructions here. It says label it. Right? So you put your name, the title of your presentation. Here is a link to my presentation, and that's where you paste in the link to your presentation. And then you give a brief 2 to 3 sentence description of your presentation. Now remember, when you're doing this, you're trying to get your peers to be interested in watching yours as opposed to watching somebody else's. Now I get to watch them all, but your 2 to 3 sentences are what are going to convince your peers that when they're choosing their 7 videos to watch, that they're going to choose yours. So make those a good couple of sentences right there. And then it says to visit 7 different discussion boards, 7 different threads, and watch 7 of the videos. And then you choose 4 of those and join the discussion about them. So for 4 of them, you have to add comments. So you'll have your own post, and then you'll comment on 4 other people. Okay, make sure you post the link to your screencast no later than Wednesday of next week, and participate in the boards throughout the week. So don't wait till the last minute here, or you won't really get full credit for it. Okay, so the board opens on Monday of the week, and it closes on Sunday at 11:59. But remember, your project needs to be in there for other people to comment on by Wednesday. All right, email me if you've got questions. I'm here to help in any way I can.